guys, Assalamualaikum. I have been thinking the past 24 hours about this particular matter, and I just knew that if I do not upload this or talk about it, I would regret it. So here I am talking about something that I think should be given more attention and just sharing about my opinion with you guys. So being the good Malaysian I am, a few days ago, I typed in Malaysian news. So I was scrolling through Google looking for an interesting news that, I could read and keep up to date about what's going on. And one of the things that caught my eyes was this title: Malaysian teen commits suicide after an Instagram post. I was so shocked, but at the same time, it was somehow expected. With the community that we are living in, and I think in Malaysia, mental health is something that people still think is taboo and people don't really talk about. So this was something that was really, really sad to me. And I felt like, this has to stop. This really has to stop. All of this toxicity living in the nation, amongst the society, and how this is being something that affects people in the community. So this is where I felt this is real. Mental health is something real, okay? Whether you like it or not, wake up, people. This is real. And then my friend sent me a tweet. So the tweet was about a young lady who's in university, went to the therapist in her university clinic, was told off that you're just pretending this and you don't want to go to class. I was shocked. Therapists are people that we will be looking for when we have these problems. This is where Malaysians are just people who are still thinking that mental health is taboo should realize that it is not. We should start opening our eyes and realize that this is a big issue, because there's a really wide exposure about mental health these days. You have artists making songs about it. Like You Don't Know, a song. And then there's Anxiety by Selena Gomez. People are actually talking and expressing about mental health. People are actually discussing about mental health while, doing things that they love. So listen up. This community needs to wake up. We need to realize that amongst us, there are people who are living with depression, who are fighting this battle every single day, who are thinking consistently of trying to take away their lives. Because, trust me, sometimes you don't even know. Talking from experience, someone I really love, someone I thought I really knew, was actually self-harming for 4 years. And I only found out when she was finally deciding to stop. To parents out there who feel like when your child is talking about mental health or expressing themselves to you, and you feel like they're just making excuses to skip classes, and you're dismissing whatever they're talking about, and you just feel like, oh, we shouldn't bring you to the hospital because we're worried about what will happen to you in the future. You won't get as much jobs and things like that. Let me ask you this question. Would you take the risk of letting your child go through the trouble in the future, which I doubt will happen because people are more open about mental health nowadays? Would you rather take the risk of them going through that period of not being able to find jobs? Or would you rather lose your daughter or your son towards this mental illness? Would you rather them taking away their lives and knowing that in the first place you had the chance to help them out? Weigh out the benefits of going to a therapist and actually getting help. Acknowledge that this is something serious and it is taking away lives. Our hearts and prayers are with all those families that lost their daughter, son, sister, brother towards depression. And to all of you out there who can talk consistently about celebrities' gossip, talk about this now. Talk about something serious. Bring this to the matter where this is something serious and we need to discuss about it because it's serious. To those of you who are suffering from this, first things first, you need to get off social media. It's not gonna help you. Deactivate your account for 3 months, 2 months, at least a week. Get off your phone. Talk to people. You are not alone. Trust me. Deactivate your social media. Talk to people. find help, exercise. I'm saying that you can get help. You can get the help that you need. And people should be ready to offer the help. Because you don't want your wake-up call to be a call from the hospital or the administration of your school, of your daughter's or son's school, saying that they are admitted to the hospital because they were caught trying to perform a suicide. You don't want your wake-up call to be someone calling you out saying that your daughter or son just took their life. You don't want that to be your wake-up call. So start talking about this every day. Ask whether they are doing well or not. Be involved in everybody's life. This thing, get off of it. Don't spend too long on your social media. It's not going to help you. Detox is something that you really need out of social media. Because when you're on social media, you have that factor of feeling that you have to always be better. And that won't help you to feel like you are good enough. Because the feeling that you are not good enough and consistently feeling that you have to prove yourself is something that is going to kill you from the inside. So get off social media, deactivate that account, and just talk to people, because you are not alone. I promise you that. If you feel like you cannot talk to someone, my DMs are open. Slide into my Twitter. Trust me, there are so many people out there who are willing to help you out. And to anyone who sees their friends retweeting about depression and things like that, ring them up. Hey, what's up? Are you alright? Do you need someone to talk to? Because you don't want to lose them to this. And the thing about depression or anxiety is, it is so powerful. It makes you feel like you are the only person on earth that is feeling this, that nobody understands you. But you are not alone. And people are willing to hear. Share your stories. Email people who are willing to help. I am willing to help. I have juniors who consistently contact me, and I'm willing to help anyone else out. A disclaimer though, I am not a professional. But if you need someone to listen to your problems, if you need to just know that someone is there for you, I am here for you, and there are many other people out there for you. So my request to everyone out there is, share this message to people to actually start discussing about this, to actually let there be an awareness about social media, not just pretending that you are woke about social media, but doing things that are actually affecting people's mental health. We need to start talking about it. Because if we don't, then we will lose more teenagers who would have more potential in the future if we would have helped them in the first place. To everyone who is dismissing people, saying that they are seeking attention, saying they have depression and things like that, feel sorry for yourself that if one day they take away their lives, if one day they decide that they don't want to fight anymore, you are a big factor of that. And shame on you. To those of you who are fighting this, you can do this, and I believe that there is a way out. We just have to keep on finding it. And to those of you who are helping another person out of this, thank you so much. Thank you for giving the aid that they need. Thank you for actually being there for them. Thank you for helping the society to be a better one. Share this video if you feel like this is something you want to share with somebody else. Leave comments if you have an experience you want to share. Discuss about this. This is something that we need to talk about. It no longer belongs in a safe cabinet, hidden away from everyone else. That is all from me today. I am so sorry if I hurt anyone through my language. If this has been something sensitive, I am so sorry. But I hope awareness is out there, and I hope people actually share the awareness. That's all from me today. Bye. Assalamualaikum.